News 46 is brought to you in part by...
What happened with this country? During the Great Depression, 28% of all American homeowners declared their homes free and clear through the Homestead Act. Restitution Trustee Corporation is helping homeowners stay in their homes by blotting out the debt. Behind in your payments, underwater in value, simply overwhelmed by the process? Together we will restore the promise and take back your dream. Call Restitution Trustee Corporation today at 702-990-3890.
We are here at the Ian Deutsch Government Complex, and I'm joined by Bryan Schoening. Bryan, you're an artist. Tell me a little bit about, they had an open call here, the Pahrump Arts Council, and I know that we have a gallery inside this courthouse right behind us.
Yeah, they had an open call in October for artists, and it was a holiday-themed show that they're putting on. And I do Halloween-themed artwork through Coffin It Up.
What is Coffin It Up?
Coffin It Up is a custom-made coffin business. It's an online business, and coffins of all shapes and sizes, and artwork that's also themed to that also. And I had 3 pieces, which have been all over the West Coast, several galleries on the West Coast, and so I thought, have a little home showing, it would be great. So I answered the call and came up. And
you're here from Pahrump,
yeah,
and tell me about some of the artwork that we're seeing right now on the screen. It's very unique.
I've got 3 pieces. One piece is a metal cut that's attached to a burnt coffin. The second is there's a handsaw with a carved handle. Has a hearse, and it's all hand-painted, very folk art. And then the third, which is the missing piece, is the round saw blade with the vampire skull on it, coffin-shaped eyes.
So, speaking of the missing piece, you actually had a piece of art stolen right here at the Nye County Courthouse. That's really shocking because we're right attached to the sheriff's station, and there's cameras all over.
Yeah, you could imagine my surprise when I had some friends come down to see the exhibit, and they called me from here and said, "I thought you said there were 3 pieces." And I was like, "Yeah, there's 3 pieces all hung together." And they're like, "Well, there's 2 pieces and an empty nail." And that's when I came down and saw that, yes, there was a piece missing. And so I called Lori at the PAC and asked her if she might know where it is, and she's talked to everybody in the courthouse and all of the members, and no one has any idea where it might be. And so yesterday I went and filed a police report for for stolen property. Yeah. So,
and you would think out of all the different galleries that we have around town, this would be the most safe. I know that there's a metal detector in here. It is made of metal, but they only check you on the way in, don't they?
Yeah, and funny, when I brought the pieces in, they didn't have the metal detector going then either. But there's cameras all over the place, so I'm hoping maybe the Officer Trumbull will be able to find, about when it went gone, and then be able to figure out who did it.
So they said that they're actually going to review the videotape here and see if they can find the actual perpetrator who stole it in process.
Yeah, they said they were going to be looking into it, and I'm hoping that's what looking into it means, because that's about all there is to do, I think.
I don't think that we've ever had a piece of art stolen here off the walls, as far as I know.
Actually, I think it was Lori who told me, or maybe her secretary in there, said that 10 years ago there was a piece that was stolen too. So it hasn't happened very often, and I think since the renovations, nothing has ever happened.
So if people know anything about this theft, they can contact Deputy Heather Trumbull at the Nye County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, she's the one handling this. Or if you can't get a hold of her, perhaps the Pahrump Arts Council.
What are you going to do in the future as far as artwork? Are you going to still continue to hang your artwork, or what's your views on that?
I'm going to try to continue to hang my artwork when there's appropriate times for me to do so. I try not to step on everyone's toes when it's not specific for what I do.
Do you sell artwork?
Oh, yes. I sell a multitude of things through Coffin It Up. Everything's handmade. And
commissioned?
And commissioned.
Can people go to your website to look at what you got?
Yep. It's coffinitup.com. and
And then you
be
can
ready to
commission.
spend some time because it's a pretty extensive website.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with us, and so sorry to hear about your artwork being stolen. Hopefully, they'll be able to recover it for you.
I hope so too. A speedy return home. Thank you.